Okay, so fuck what? Sunday. Um, no friends, no life. So I'm like, might as well doom scroll on YouTube. Okay, so I doom scrolled. Cool. So I found this video called "She Defrauded Her Friends and Lovers Out of Over $500,000 Love Cheats." So I'm like, oh, okay, a documentary. I'm obsessed with documentaries. I even had like a little documentary playlist, you know, before YouTube took it down. Don't smoke, don't drink, don't, don't, don't do anything. Because the fact that I watched this video for about, I'd like to say 18 minutes, and then it made me turn into a downward spiral and made me think about my entire existence and my life and gave me such a visceral reaction that I physically feel like I'm gonna fucking throw up. Even though I feel that fucking feeling constantly, every day, every waking moment of my fucking life. So I wanted some escapism from this god-forsaken shithole of a fucking planet. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll just watch it. And then I'm like, hmm, why don't I make a red flag list for this? I was about to. A red flag list for this video, not for the man, for the woman. Ooh, nuanced. Ooh, woke. But no, for real. I was like, okay, this is different. I can roll with it. It's a joke. I wasn't even gonna make a fucking video. I was just gonna sit here on my notepad and just write this shit down and like maybe giggle and laugh, right? I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm just laughing because it's like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I laugh at fucking fucked up shit all the fucking time. God. Okay. So I'm watching this video. Yeah, it's gonna make me smoke a cigarette. No joke. I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, I wish this was vodka, but I can't do that. The fact that I'm doing this is bad fucking enough, right? Cool. So, you know, you're probably thinking, I mean, everybody has shitty relationships, and there's a couple of red flags that we can just ignore, that we just don't look at. And as someone who's been in too many abusive, toxic, awful, shitty situations, I thought this would be a great exercise for me to recognize red flags and what the fuck to do and how to avoid them. Right. Healthy. Okay, cool. So I'm thinking it ain't gonna be that bad. It'll be like maybe a page or two of like red flags. It's like a 50-minute video. Cool beats. That's not that bad. That's really not that fucking bad. Guess how many pages I have for this woman? No, like type it in the comments. Pause. Pause the video. This isn't even for anything. This isn't for any interaction. No views. No one's gonna see this shit. Yes. Give you a moment. Cool. One, two, and I wrote this. I didn't even type this shit out. Because my first thought was, oh, I'll just put in a Google Doc because it won't take me that fucking long. I used to be a fucking writer. Like, I used to write fucking quote, have fucking novels in a night. Light work. I got to this page and I had an existential crisis. Now, you you're probably think because there's usual like retention and it makes me want to kill myself, but who cares? There's usual retention. So most of y'all already clicked off at this point. Some of y'all are listening. You want to know why I had an existential crisis? I'll tell you. I'll go through the bullet points. Ready? And obviously, everything that I say is a joke. This is satire. Nothing towards the guy, nothing towards the girl, nothing towards the situation, nothing towards anything. Because humans are shitty people and they do shitty shit. That's just human nature. What can we fucking do? Humans are humans. Ooga booga. Cool. Like, this shit makes me want to kill myself. And I can't even tell you what I named this shit because it would look bad, make me look really bad, like bad. Just say I'm just gonna call it red flags. I went on Craigslist to find a boyfriend, then says, "What's the issue with white guys in Seattle?" I know you're probably thinking, "Oh, she's a black woman in Seattle, you know." It's not, yeah, that's not a big deal. Cool, let's go to the next one. Took him to a dog park when he's scared of dogs. So now I'm like, okay, well, maybe she didn't fucking know. They just met. Mind you, this is his first ever relationship. Keep that in mind. Because I haven't even finished the video yet. When I finish the video, I come back. So we can scream internally together. Okay. Pagan. No shade to cool people that are pagan. Pretty base, to be honest. For real. Like, no shade to people that are pagan. But I don't know. If I met a black chick on fucking Craigslist, just said she's pagan, and that's just me. But he's pagan too. That's fine. We can roll with that. Cool. But then the church members come on, and the friends, the friends, like the church member came on, and then she said wouldn't let him speak and dragged him around everywhere. Okay, maybe he's shy. Maybe I'm like that. I don't really like talking. I don't like being outside. I don't really like that shit. I'd rather be by myself, which is just what it is. I don't really give a fuck about that. It's just me. That's just what it is. This is where it gets worse. Made him pay for everything. You're probably thinking, well, he's the man, That's just what it is. That's kind of, well, yeah, that's what a man has to do. Cool. Then the expensive ass taste. This bitch was asking for like, ooh, I don't care. She was asking for like expensive clothes, expensive makeup, expensive shit. Like, okay, moved in with him. Not a red flag for most people. I don't want to get into that. That's a whole nother discussion for another day. Cool. Bro worked all day, came home. Shawty said she has MS. That's literally what I wrote verbatim. Like, that's literally what I wrote verbatim. Like, literally, he went to work. She said she had MS. Damn, that's crazy. But here's the thing. I literally wrote it. MS literally killed his granddad. And then I put it like under. This affected close friends, even church members at her pagan church. Okay. Then this is when my existential crisis starts. Because I'm like, damn, that's pretty fucked up. But shit, shit happens. MS costs 80K a year in the US. And I put in parentheses, if I even think of this or get into it, I will rip my face off. That's literally what I put down. If I type this, I would just screen share my shit and show you. 80K? 80, sorry, 80K? All right, cool. Uh, he paid for her medication. I'm not even gonna put what I put in parentheses because, like, that's a discussion for another day. Okay, so then, like, he goes to pick up the medication, like a good doting boyfriend. And then I literally put grown ass woman with no insurance. No shade to people who have no insurance. The US sucks. Literally put that. So he goes there, she has no insurance. Cool. So when she goes to pick up the meds because of copay, and if you don't have insurance, you have to pay full price. Duh. It was $450. So he calls her, and this person, since I slipped up earlier, this person threatens to kirkify himself, to kirkify herself, because it was $450 and she couldn't pay it. Fair enough. Even though, if I even get into that, like the concept of being with somebody and threatening suicide because they can't pay your medication that they nicely offered to pick up for you, that makes me want to scream, but I can't. So, I'll just move to the next bullet point. He somehow found the money to buy this medication. Cool. Long story short, he went into debt. He went into debt. Then she says, "Oh, I have an inheritance that's supposed to come in from my like dead granddad or something. I don't remember. I'll probably have to look back." Everything I say is paraphrased, so I'm just like, I'll probably just link the video if I ever upload this. I'm just gonna link, obviously, I would do that. Obviously, I'm just gonna link the video at the bottom of the fucking video in the description. But I'm paraphrasing everything because like, I want to scream. Um, so that opens up a whole nother can of worms saying that you have an inheritance that's supposed to come in. Okay. Ask them for a new laptop. Ask them to pay for tuition and asked $100 for a cane. Then she needed IV medications because she has MS, right? Allegedly. That cost $700 to $800. Okay. And I can't, I mean, I can light up another cigarette. I could. And I'm not right. Okay. So, so he gets a job at Nintendo. Oh my god, my chest. Like my existential crisis gets worse because like I feel like I'm gonna fucking cry. Um, so he gets a job at Nintendo, pretty based. Nintendo. Like he was still stressing about paying bills. My lungs are like literally tightening as I'm saying this. I literally put "I'm cooked" under it. Be obviously living paycheck to paycheck, working at working at Nintendo. While laughing at him. This is a coping mechanism because if I don't laugh, I'm going to rip my skin off. I'm going to fucking diary myself. Like I You're probably confused why this is giving me an existential crisis. I'll just continue. I'm literally about to cry. I'm literally. By the way, this isn't alcohol, not alcohol. Before I continue, yeah, this is so um asked him to buy an expensive car, asked him to get a house. Then she lied and said that her aunt stole her inheritance, and then she threatened to. I'm trying to think of a word that's not gonna get me like, man. She threatened to mandolin herself. You know the big thing where you like cut potatoes. No, I have to keep it. He was working full time at Nintendo and he had to basically take time out of his workday to make her not Sayori herself. Lost his job at Nintendo, obviously. Used everything to pay the bills. This woman asked his friends for money behind his back and then used him as a guarantee to get the money back. He lost all of his friends. He, ironically, became $80,000 in debt. And now at the point in the video that I'm at, he has to gamble to pay rent. Now you're probably like, well, that's his fault. Why would he do that? It's so fucking hot. Oh my god, my bare leg. My first fucking video? Anyways, it's what that I'm getting. Like, the point that I'm getting at is that, yes, I have shorts on. Don't make it weird, okay? Anyways, Concept of being in your first relationship ever in your life, and now you're $80,000 in debt in an abusive relationship that he just, I don't care what any of you fucking say, this is abusive. Um, this is manipulation and blatant financial abuse. God knows what else. It's emotional abuse, it's financial abuse, it's she's trying to use her race in this weird power play. Like, it's so many underlying things. Like, there's so many like fucking layers. And I'm thinking of Shrek, but like no, dead seriously. Like all jokes aside, I don't need to turn all serious all of a sudden. But like the concept of your first ever relationship, and now you're $80,000 in debt. You lost your first ever like real serious job because of a relationship. And now you're in a fucking casino gambling to pay rent for your girlfriend's MS medication. Mind you, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Just, just watch the video. Shit myself. Just stop smoking. Okay. Concept being in your first ever relationship and going 80K dollars in debt and being financially and emotionally abused and having some weird racist, you know, some weird power dynamic. It made shit a little too real for me. Like, and then it hit me that everyone's just gonna go, it's your fault. What did you expect? Fucking throat cancer. I hope not. It really made me just like, this is crazy as fuck. This, that's a hit or kill myself. What I mean is, I love living and I would never do such a thing. It's like, because I went to this YouTube video for escapism. Now I'm thinking about capitalism, weird race shit, and how shitty America is with healthcare, and how cooked the dating market is. Like now I'm overthinking shit. I guess that was the point of this video. Yeah. I got nothing. I didn't even finish the video yet, and now I can't. Like I'm committed now, but now this makes me have to face reality and makes me think, what the fuck? I'm gonna put this down. So, hmm, that's it. I'm gonna love myself and think about sunshines and rainbows.